as soon as I see tickets are going live for GenC's show, I'm buying them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't have to think twice about, where's the bathroom gonna be? I know they're not gonna get Summer Hands on the lineup. Oh no, hey, you know, I can't be thinking the negative.
Yeah.
Welcome to the pod, Posties. 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 Welcome to the GenC Podcast.
You're
You're the vibes.
Okay. Yo, we need to
How's it feel doing it somewhere else, bro?
I'm not bro.
I feel like we're cheating. I don't know.
I was nervous. But it's all right. I'll get over it.
To the audio listeners, those of you that can't
silence.
see, the vibes have been set.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the GenC crossover with the Posties Podcast. We have Alex Biaya
It worked.
and Themba Hadebe. Welcome. Oh,
Thank you so much for having us, man.
yo,
We're finally in the north.
Yeah.
North side.
Bro.
Yeah. It
Took a long time for us to get you.
Bro, when is this episode dropping? It's not today, right?
oh yeah, it'll be
No.
3 or so weeks. Time.
Okay, yeah, they can't know I'm here, bro.
Bro, why are you exposing us, bro?
Hey.
What were we, like 60 seconds in? And the ops already know what's happening.
I gotta drop the life afterwards, bro. Vacation.
You're that kind, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, did I post a story? No, I didn't.
No, yeah. Shut up. It's
How are you doing today? It's not our podcast, you know?
Yeah, man.
No. I'm actually, so just for those of you that are figuring out, wondering, where's JP?
Oh, man.
JP's here.
Yo.
He's in your heart.
All of that.
Yeah, I'd say. No, JP is on daddy duty. JP will be back. Please don't unsubscribe. No, please.
How weird.
No, actually, please
Like
wait.
we saw your finger.
We saw your finger. Come back. The vibes are liquor.
How weird.
He's high-key fighting for the future of the country.
I love a present father, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
You guys reminded me, I was watching a TikTok today, right? And there was a father playing with his kid. And one of the comments was like...
Race?
Obviously, it's the Chocolate Brothers. Good. A father playing with the kid, you know, great. And then one of the comments was like, yo, absent fathers think it's AI.
What am I watching right now?
What is this? They're laughing.
Yeah.
It's about the baby.
I've kind of like had that experience now where I can kind of meet someone and I can tell, your father loved you.
I get that one.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you can just see that this person grew up in a loving home
Yeah.
and has a father.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
there's something about
There's
having
a
a dad
niche.
in life.
There's a niche, there's a calmness, man. There's a calmness.
If
man.
you know, you know.
Hey, turbulence.
But
What
we
have you
still
gone
love,
through?
we
What have
love
you
everyone
gone
else
through,
too.
bro?
That's, you know,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
that's been a little bit of a struggle.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
but
So JP's doing good. JP's doing good. He's doing the right thing.
Consensus
You know
of the
what I'm
story.
saying?
Okay, so we're actually going to start with the fact that like, I want to celebrate the fact that you guys made it to 100
Sure.
episodes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Like, just
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And it's like, it's
You guys
massive.
would know.
Yeah, y'all should know. Y'all should know.
And so, so just, I think number one is this. Have you guys been on other podcasting platforms before?
Why are you looking at me, dog? Answer the question.
It depends on how you wanted to answer this question. Yes,
'Cause-
we have.
Yes,
Yes, we
we have,
have.
yes.
We've been on other platforms before. We've worked with a few of the guys, the Couch Creatives guys. Worked with Dylan. What's Dylan's one called again?
It was Drink Puts.
Yeah.
Drink Put again. We worked with Drink Put. I really like the fact that there's actually like activity in the space.
Yeah.
You know, and like the homies are trying to create and they're trying to do the thing. And I like being on other platforms because you get to learn. You get to like just get to absorb the energy as well. I make music as well, just in case.
Yeah.
And the thing about music is you're alone. So you're creating completely alone most of the time. Sometimes you get into the studio and there's like 20 people and a bottle of Hennessy. Shout out, cool. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time you're alone and like that's how you create. But podcasting is really different where you have a team. Podcasting for us, we're alone, but we have each other. But like it's still, we're working together sort of alone. I've known this guy for too long. You know, it's almost a part of me. So you know, so what is the question again? Other platforms.
Yeah. But to add on that though, because I feel like the podcasting space in Cape Town is like, it's not something that we should be scared of.
Yeah.
You know, like because we're big followers of you guys. Because it's a thing of like, yo, we thrive in competitive like scenarios. So like seeing someone else there, it's not a thing of like, we see it because iron's gonna sharpen iron. Like I want to get you and be like, oh shit, you have a team. You guys have been. How did you get to that many episodes? Like I was already asking you about like the chemistry that you have with JP and like how you might do it without him today. I think we got you. We still love you, JP. But like all of these
today,
bro. So like all of these things, you can only find them out by interacting with more podcasters.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we're all in the space. We see each other, guys.
Yeah.
You know, like we know that those guys are over there. Those guys are there. But like if we're actually together now, when like Dua Lipa's coming and there's a podcasting like community that's together, she has a rollout to do press for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I think we need to do more of this so that we can get to that stage next. You know?
Yeah.
And then money.
My guys' events and marketing
Yes,
specialization is coming through.
Guys, the brain is never off. I won't lie to you.
I think he's at work right now.
So on just this, I want to exist in the podcasting conversation and then go back into just who you are.
Okay.
So 100 episodes. What is sort of like keeping you guys going further? You know, what are the things that you guys are chasing?
Oh
for this
man,
experience?
we always say world domination, but for us in the podcasting like sort of space, it doesn't sound evil at all.
No, guys, we told you from jump. World domination. When it's 20 years in time and I look like Lex Luthor, don't be mad. I told you. I told you.
You heard it.
The evidence.
But for us, we always say the point of the Posties podcast in the beginning was to create a space for that missing middle of media. We feel like there's so much talent, so much happening that literally needs to be platformed, and not enough spaces and voices actually amplifying what those spaces were saying and what those people were saying. And ourselves as practitioners, you know, as an artist, as an events guy, we ourselves had messages and voices that we wanted to get across, you know. And if no one's gonna be creating such a platform, if no one's gonna be making such a platform accessible to the guys, we wanted to do that. So in future, we would just want to create a bigger way of doing that, a bigger way of accessing the people at home who actually are curious.
You're spitting, bro.
You know, but like a bigger way of accessing people at home who are curious about these things, and a bigger way of providing that platform for those creating for such a purpose, you know. So that's us, dude. Like, and like Themba was saying, the more people that are doing such like those things, the more that possibility becomes real. Yeah. You know, because that's industry now we get to create.
It doesn't take away anything, bro.
Dude, there's too many people on this earth, in this country, in this province, in this city.
For you to get mad at another podcast.
For being on the internet.
Podcast.
Bro, so yeah.
And I think also just to add there, it's we've gained so much in a short amount of time from just podcasting.
Yeah.
Like through network gaining, he spoke about it so nicely that like on episode 100 about it's such a consistent driver in your life where it's a thing of like you have to show up every week. Not just for yourself, but for the audience you're cultivating. Yeah. As soon as you don't, you get those texts, you get those comments, like the way are you okay? And that time you are okay, but you didn't show them that you are okay. And you said for 100 episodes that I'm going to show up for you.
Yeah.
So I think having that like additional purpose added onto it, it's like, it's bigger than us, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
I think we can close up shop.
Please don't. Right, you know what'll happen there, because it happened to us. We were at this party one time, and like you assume that like at this party, like it's exclusive vibes. So you assume, okay, guest list, whatever. We're there, and a homie walks up to me. Were we together or was I alone at that time?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
December. So homie walks up to me and is like, hey, you guys haven't dropped in 2 weeks, are you okay, bro?
Oh, this is
too many brands, bro.
You don't really want to say a brand, but they haven't paid you yet, so you're like,
But he was like, hey, it's been 2 weeks. Are you okay? And I was like, well, first of all, shout out. Good to meet you. Perfectly fine. You know? But it's like that audience, the audience, so they've become a part of it, you know? It's not just what you wanted to do in the beginning. You've created a space for people who also now are entitled to, because he said you can have entitled, you can expect like of me to give you this thing once a week.
Yeah.
You know, and then you can't be mad now when they expect you and they see you and they're like, hey, yo, bro, you raised my expectations and you didn't pull up, you know? So it's like,
bro.
Fair enough.
Like we said, shout out present fathers, bro. That's what, that's what we're trying to do.
Okay, so taking a step back, right? We like to ask.
Is water? Is water?
Yeah. It is,
Thank
and
you.
it's safe
water.
to drink
Is
water.
water.
You're gonna have fun today.
No,
So much,
I
really.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Can I also just say, like, shout out to the Posties.
The
You know,
All the guests that stole cups, we know where you live.
There's a list. There's a list.
You see that poster we put up? We know you, bro.
One of the links is going to be to that Excel with everyone's names, bro.
Can I come on for round 2? Where's my cup?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just make sure that the cup goes back with him, so
Yeah.
we can come
Yeah.
to their podcast.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep the cup.
And then
And then bring it to the
Bring it
podcast.
when we come to the-
For
continuity.
continuity.
For continuity.
It's a basic story. I think that's
So
dope.
I just want to start with you, Alex, because we like to ask our guests, who is Alex Biaya?
Yeah.
But just like with that also, you are Congolese,
Mhm.
but like with that roots also in Cape Town now, South Africa.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about like what does home feel like for you now?
Hey, bro. We're in deep, bro.
You're a professional.
Hey, bro. I'm just a guy, bro. I think I have a particularly interesting story.
I love
You
it.
know, hailing from the DRC, you know, in the time that I came from, I think a civil war was going down, you know, and the mom was like, get it. It wasn't that dramatic, yeah, but like...
We'll never know. You're going to tell us.
We'll never know.
We'll believe you.
But my family made their way down here a long time ago and they planted in Cape Town, bro. And I found myself really like learning myself in Cape Town, in the color community, in the black community, even in some of the English communities as well. Really got to interact with a lot of the spaces and it formed my identity, you know? And right now, I think my identity is just like, it's a picture of who I am. It's a depiction. It's all of these things that make up who I am. You know, you get the music, you get the podcasting, you get the modeling, you get the business, then you get the craziness, then you get like whatever else you get the fashion. And it's like, that's all of me because it took all of those pieces to like bring me sanity. The working out, you know, I gotta work out, gotta lift weights in the morning, you know what I mean? Hey, 6-pack low, you know. So that's in a nutshell who I am. Like it's very simplified, oversimplified even. But I feel like the best parts of the story we're still creating. I feel like we're at the stage right now in my life where I'm really expressing myself, and not just for the point of expressing myself, but for the point of leaving things and planting seeds and trying to see how far and how high they can grow in all the different things. But yeah, in a very short nutshell, I'm just a guy who does interesting things. And I hope that everyone else finds the things that I do interesting. And I hope to make a milli, maybe Billy, you know, and yeah, that's...
They found that the power of saying it on this platform is just going to make
Hey,
it come
man, you know what I'm
from,
saying?
from your lips to God's
My boy
ears.
could get daisies, baby.
Boy, these mics are powerful.
Dollars. Gotta specify dollars.
Pounds.
A casual money stem. A casual vocal money stem. Just to stay with you, Alex. You like, firstly, that's beautiful. One of the reasons why I was very like big on having you guys come on is that I'm very big on something called Black Boy Joy. Like I've struggled with, I'm gonna get deep, I apologize.
Let's go, bro. We
Like,
already started, bro. You asked me what I feel like home is.
I struggle with like the notion that we exist in a world that doesn't love us. And every time you see us with joy on our face, that is true triumph of that rose that bloomed from concrete. Shout out to Pakshiku.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
Is he
And
still alive?
Amen.
Okay, sorry, we're deep right now. My bad.
that's like the One Piece, bro. That's
literally the One Piece, bro. Hey.
So obviously, we created like your parents sort of brought you here, and your dad is a pastor.
Yeah. That's impressive.
Research.
Yeah.
And so you've actually credited like your sort of outspoken nature to your dad and your fashion practice to your mom.
To my mama, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What other, as time has progressed, what other sort of qualities do you see you sort of carry forward with him?
Bruh, like, I like the way you even started that question, dog. No, because for real, I smile a lot, I laugh a lot. I used to be a kid who would literally be the opposite. And I think one of the things that dawned upon me at some stage was that there's no point, man. Like, you're going to cry and like nothing's going to happen. So you might as well just like laugh through it. I think I've seen a lot, we've gone through a lot, but like nothing bangs better than a smile, and just like having a laugh. That's still irreplaceable. So what are the characteristics I'd say I got from my parents? Obviously, now the speaking thing is definitely my dad. That's definitely my dad. The fashion's my mom, because I saw her like just making clothes as I grew up. But there's the empathy, which I think is very much my mom. There's the strategic nature. I think that's my dad. But like the intelligent nature is very much my mom, I think. I'm just saying I'm intelligent and strategic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The charm is my dad. I think my dad is a charming fella, Oh, I love my parents, man.
Yeah, no. Listen, that's what I wanted, bro. I just wanted us to shout out,
Bro. I was even telling my girl this, bro. Like, my parents are super sick, man. They've gone through a lot, and like, shout out them, bro. Like, hey, you make me emotional.
In an alternate like universe, you would be a finance bro.
Yep.
And you would have been. Actually, no, you still are in a way.
Yep.
But not like the white collar direction. But yes.
You would have
Should
been
be
like
announced,
the businesses, but now you kind of just you cultivating it in a way that serves you, that suits you.
Yes.
Sort of coming back to your journey right now. You went to UCT and you had this incredible thing happen. But before we get there, you describe yourself as, or your work ethic as a slow burn to success.
Yeah, you're impressed, eh?
Wow.
Because I know exactly where he's quoting it from.
While simultaneously having this history of kind of blowing up with something, which is like antithetical, but you know your worth, you know your process. Tell us more about that story with just. Is it WeBox?
Ybox.
Thank you.
Yes.
Just like drop that law for us.
Mark Zuckerberg. Tell us.
I'll drop the law. So it's 2020. It's the start of 2020, and literally I'm going into it after completing my undergrad studies, but not knowing the next step.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do ecos honors, didn't get into ecos honors. Now I'm like,
yeah.
do I go back to Cape Town? Does like what happens next in my life? I'm in Joburg, peak December with Sishi, and he's in the same kind of mode on some. Okay, I need to get a corporate job. What job am I gonna get? All these kind of things, and that was just before we both found what we wanted to do next, which was pretty crazy. Because then he was on Gomorrah, and then he said to me, bro, study this course. It was a postgraduate diploma in entrepreneurship. I think it's for you. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Cool, I'll apply. I get in, and it just made sense.
Yeah.
And it just made sense to do it. So come back to Cape Town. I arrive late now because of late registration, all these kind of things.
Kanye.
And get it. I still made it in the door though. And then we get put into, the way the course is structured is that you have to start a business with people in the cohorts and you get put into groups. So in that week I had missed, there were mixes, there were people who were strategically choosing that, hey, I want that guy because he's like this. And then there were 5 people that no one wanted. Some because they were late, some because they didn't network well, all these kind of things. They're in a group now. That was my group.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm getting to know these guys. We have a cake sale.
It was a whole movie, bro.
Yeah, no, that's his origin story.
When I say it again,
That's
I'm just like,
origin
damn, I
story.
live this thing. So we have a cake sale, and it happens with the course. I think it still happens now, where you raise funds so that you can tackle whatever business you started. We still
100%.
don't know what we're gonna start. Cool, cake sale happens. We do all right, but then there was a consignment deal that bit us in the bum, where we didn't make as much money as we think. So one of the members in the group, shout out Alingi, he made this small UPS system at home because he wanted to just watch Netflix with his girl.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to get a huge inverter like his parents had because didn't have the money for it. So he was like, guys, I've made this thing and I've sold it to a few people, but like we're also studying now because at the end of the day, we're still studying. Why don't we take this all together? We're like, all right, cool, let's do that. Next thing happens, the world shuts down. For COVID, everyone's working from home. We're still doing this thing and the business takes off now.
Yeah.
We have a meeting with the CIO of Old Mutual. He's like, we want thousands of these things.
Yeah.
We've sold 5.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make thousands. Like we're making these literally out of his garage.
Yeah.
Cool, get an office space quickly. All of these things start moving. And then we just keep selling.
Yeah.
Because it gets really real, really fast, where we had all pretty much decided that, okay, we're going to study this because we need additional studies and then we're going to go into the workforce. We already got put into the workforce now where we're essential workers. We're building something that it gave me a feeling that I never wanted to get rid of, in the sense that everything I'm doing right now is for me.
Wow.
It's towards our vision. Like whatever we want Aryan Power to be right now, it's up to us. You know, and cool, have influences from the outside saying, no, guys, it should be we box, not Y box. Like we'll have all of those things, but at the end of the day, the decision is ours.
Yeah.
And I think I never wanted to lose that feeling, specifically there. So yeah, it was quite a whirlwind thing. Whenever I speak about it, I'm always like, wow, damn, that happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of ups and downs, I don't think I knew what I was doing the whole time in retrospect, but it didn't stop me from showing up. I think there were so many times where I don't think we should get into too many of the stories with you and me.
Yeah.
But there were so many times where I was crying to this guy about finances and how we're going to make this thing work. Because it's also, I don't know if you guys have experienced this thing too, when on the outside, something may look like you don't know what struggles I'm going through in the thing.
100%.
Like when you're starting a startup, there's no money, guys.
Yeah.
Just because I'm on TV and I'm trying to promote my business does not mean you can ask me for money right now. You know? But it's a thing of like, all of these things are happening when you're young in your 20s trying to figure it out. And I feel like we were thrust into something that in retrospect we were ready for, but in the moment did not feel like we were ready for it at all. But like I look back at that time with just awe, really. Because, and I'm sure we'll get to it next, that there were so many lessons there that I thought would only stay in that chapter of my life. But surprisingly, and inshallah, thank God, they're easily translatable skills where now if I know how to sell something that I wasn't necessarily interested with regards to power and like solar and all these kind of things, I can probably sell anything now. I can sell a Congolese artist from the DRC that's thing now. And then I'm also just grateful that God keeps putting things in my life that make sense. He actually has talent. You know what I mean? Like when I come on another podcast like this, it's good energy too. So like, I'm really grateful for the things that keep happening, because I feel like a lot of stuff happens in my life. And then it's now my choice to decide what I'm going to be doing with
100%.
these things that are here.
100%.
Like I can, like Alex said, you can sit and cry about it, or we can make a plan. You know? So I hope that's the law you want.
No.
Yeah.
That was amazing. One of the transferable skills you have is sort of sales and events that I believe that you learn through working in night events.
Yes, sir.
Like, tell us more.
Yeah.
What lessons from the club?
Say, lounge, turn it. As you guys can see, Alex was a part of a lot of my stories. In
Charles
my
with the name Jose.
Jose, baby.
Jose.
So I come down. My entry into Cape Town is I needed to come here to study. Because I wanted to be in Cape Town because it was something new. I'd never been here. I don't want to be at home anymore. I wanna find myself.
Yeah.
So I come here and day one lose my iPhone that I just gotten that I loved, but lost my iPhone. But met our boy. He's one of my best friends now. So like that's a good trade exchange, you know. I do it again. Damn. But in that period of life, I was finding myself with regards to alcohol, friends, new space, all these kind of things. And I think I was really finding that I'm enjoying other people's company more than I had before. Like I was quite introverted. I mean, it was me and my PlayStation the whole of high school, you know. Then I do a quick maths, then I go back to my PlayStation. And then I got here and I was like, you know what? I really love hearing your story. I love having a good time with you. Am I the reason you're having a good time now? Cool. Even better. And then I think we had a little bit of a gravity towards us where we became popular and had a lot of friends during university and would be able to go out with them. And one of the places we went out was Saint Lounge. And
50 people come through.
bro, that was also a wild time. But we'd go to Saint, and a couple times of going to Saint, was it to Saint that hit me up? Or he sent someone to be like, yo, bro, you're always coming here. You're always bringing people. It's always a vibe. Do you want to do this? And we give you alcohol and we pay you. Pay me for a drink? Doing what I was doing What? What's the catch here?
I spend less.
I spend less. We all spend less. And then it wasn't making sense. But also, I'm 20.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm definitely signing this thing. So it was a thing of like being thrust into, and in retrospect, there were so many more opportunities I could have taken at the time. But obviously, everything in its time. And I think I was also complaining to Alex because I was looking at other hosts that I've been in the exact same shoes now that I'm like, that I work with now, where I'm like, bro, you can pull X amount of people to this kind of place. Why are you not selling merch? Why are you not doing this? Why aren't you maximizing on the time? But also, I can't be a hypocrite and say that I was doing that thing.
Yeah.
You know, I can give the
learn.
knowledge, and that's definitely what I'm going to do on some, bro, look at your crowd pool here. Look at all of these kind of things. You can also add this onto if you want to.
Yeah.
No, they have done my job. Then I've imparted the knowledge that I wasn't necessarily given at the time. I was just having the time of my life. So yeah, that's kind of how, working in the club, it can be a blur. Because if you do it right, you get people in there, you make sure they have a good time. And I think one of the transferable things there to now, because I actually don't drink anymore, is that there's moments in events and in like being outside where everyone forgets what's happening at home.
Okay.
They forget their problems. They feel like they're all in this moment because this song is playing, or you guys will feel it like when we're watching the Springboks. In that moment, when we were demolishing New Zealand.
Good drop. Good. Excellent drop.
We're using these mics today.
Bro, at the back of your
mic.
mind, that feeling of knowing that there's 60 million South Africans feeling the same thing right now. In microcosms, you can make those kind of moments in events.
Wow.
I'm having that kind of moment right now, I won't lie. Because being on a podcast that we've watched, we've looked at, we've seen guests at, we've been like, wow, how do they do this? You know, it's a dynamic duo. Sheesh. Hey, you know, like it's a thing of like when those energies collide, they make this big bang. Like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, and like being able to curate and cultivate and plan these kind of things around his shows, around all the stuff that we want to do, and see it come to life.
Yeah.
Like you were talking about how when you're on episode 1, you wouldn't have thought episode 100 and what are we on now?
20.
This one is going to be 30.
Damn it.
132.
33.
Sheesh.
Might as well tattoo that on me.
Bro.
But like, you wouldn't have known it was going to feel like this.
Oh, yeah.
But now when you reflect on that entire journey and that, in episode 54, I learned that lesson because JP, when he takes that question a little bit further there,
You know?
I can catch him right here.
Yeah.
And then when you use it again in 132, it's like, wow. that's all the same story, and we're writing it all the time. So yeah, man.
I wanna ask Alex a question, but before we get there, Alex,
You always have a naughty look in your eye.
He's up to something.
No, because our boy bro, he's published work today. My man got a published poem.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
Some of us write, some of us act.
Some of us act, you know what I'm saying? Facts.
Do you mind actually just sharing, or do you want to save that for later?
Up to you.
No, run it now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
Let's jump into it.
Let's talk about this exposure.
Let's jump into it.
Damn, and you've been saying I must do. So that's my reading.
This
we're
is
doing it.
This is actually the first time.
Guys, like and subscribe.
Yeah, man.
Tell
You're getting
your
friends.
friends.
Slam
Tell your
poetry.
friends.
Ooh, okay.
No pressure.
No, there's pressure. I won't, but that won't stop me from doing what I need to do. Okay.
Wait,
Limbo.
wait, sorry.
Yeah?
Like, you just like going in, no foreplay. Just tell us like.
You're so right. Sorry, I thought I was on Posties, guys. My bad.
You gotta let them know what's going on, bro.
My bad. Thank you.
I got you.
Yeah, so guys,
But he's not just out here helping South African men.
bro, one step at a
bro.
time.
I love it.
So guys, I write poetry. I've written poetry for a little bit of time now. I used to really love it in high school, but my English teachers always used to give me bad marks. So obviously I thought that I wasn't good at that thing.
No one's marking you now.
And now things are up. So
Yeah.
I think literally COVID time. I re-tapped into it and we do writing camps together.
Wow.
Where originally the idea was like, okay, cool. I got it from Abo. He'd be like, okay, 60 minutes, you have to write down as many words. They don't have to be connected, just the first thing that comes to your mind. And then when you take a step back, you look at it and most of the time there's a picture there you can piece together.
Damn.
And then when I'm not automatically firing on all cylinders and like just flowing, that's kind of how I write. So I've been writing for a little bit of time now, and I have this thing where if I start something, I already envision how I am the best at it. So like if I write poetry, I envision myself being published. I envision myself doing this. If I start podcasting, I see episode 1,000. I say, you know what I mean? It's a blessing and a curse because my girlfriend's like,
you
bro,
gotta do 1,000 episodes.
bro, my girlfriend's like, dog, we can't, everything can't be a job now. You know? But I disagree, baby.
I can't lie, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
No, like the way that you think I'm like that. That's actually.
I think, and it's not even a thing of like, I have to get there. But striving to get there, I feel like is even better. So I always wanted to get published. And then there was a time where I was feeling a certain type of way about my poetry that I was like, wow, I really love this stuff. I would always share it to the guys and get positive feedback. And I was like, you know what? Let me just put it out there and see, because I also knew nothing about the poetry industry whatsoever. And then I hit up the guys at Rhodes, and they have the new coin volume that they publish twice a year, and I sent it through to them, and I forgot about it.
Wow.
I forgot about it. I kept writing, I kept thinking, and then randomly I got an email saying, "Yeah, no, you can pick up your book. It's here in Cape Town and here in Joburg." I opened it. I'm like, huh? Like what? Which poem? So like I go back and I look at this one, and it also it's so important for it was so important for me because when I went back and read it, I understood why they picked this one.
Okay.
Like there's times where I write and you'll tell us via music where I don't necessarily like what I write, but the times that I always do is when I resonate to the story. I resonate to how I was feeling during that. Like I can pull from a lot of other places, but if I'm not pulling from here, you're not gonna see that one. So yes, guys, this is my poem, my published poetry. That's been the new coin, South African poetry. And I will be reading it for the first time on GenC Podcast.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a poem by Themba and it's called Limbo. My cold palms caress a wobbly wheel, my frame frozen by a harness. My mind wandering as aimlessly as a steel steed, a road familiar, yet not. A racket continues to resonate. What is that noise? The ringing repeats in the remoteness. It compels me to accelerate, forward, into doom. I wake abruptly. My alarm's distant echo is finally a thud. I'm late again. Each drop from the shower head sends shiver after shiver. The controller's calls are missed. The disciple's coffee is spilt. Keys misplaced and order erased. Through the unforeseen chaos, I emerge on a leathered helm, praying all my hindrances away, while my metal mound is under my reckless rule. An acquainted course is violated. All road rules have no room. I spur past the final hurdle. The amber fades as I cross, forward into doom.
Yeah. The poetry industry is shaking right now.
Thank you so much for that. Wow.
Awesome.
That's
Like,
yeah.
Literally
It hits
for the
different when you
books.
say that.
It's now all done. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for letting
you
me
for sharing.
share. Wow.
Okay, that was a. Where do we go from?
Bro, I was gonna say,
Y'all gassing me, man.
Yeah,
it hits different when you actually like say it out
Does
loud.
it,
Yeah,
eh?
it hits different. It is
I was
different.
like saying it felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, slam poetry level, bro. Just give us the date.
So that sort of connection. So you kind of don't just write, you also perform. And we kind of spoke about this in a previous episode about like the act of creating is like everyone should be doing it, everyone can do it. It's those other steps, how to make it a business, how to perform it. And so I'm gonna ask 3 questions.
Okay.
Yeah. So with regard to you taking your creativity and deciding to perform, number 1 is why?
Mhm.
Like, as in what made you start? Number 2 is what's your favorite like aspect of that particular journey that you do? Is it the creating, the performing, the relationship that you build in between, where you at to that? And then number 3 is just like, as a almost finance bro, was this always you? And you just found a way to just step into yourself?
Interesting.
And why?
Dope
What do you love? And was this always you?
Oh, man. Music's always been an interesting part of my life. I don't think I ever recognized it, but I always was able to find a sort of solace in it. You know, grew up a little bit of a quiet kid, introverted as well. So the only time I'd feel as if I'm fully like in control is when I'm behind the keys. PK, you know what I'm saying? Pastor's kid. So the whole church is doing whatever and I'm here, you know, saying, easy shit. Okay. Just doing my thing. And, you know, that was for me comfort for a long time. Until obviously going to varsity now, I have to focus on accounting, you know, and the music disappears for 3-4 years. 3-4 years, I'm going through all of these changes and I'm changing, I'm developing, and I'm not necessarily liking like the person I'm becoming, you know? Like I'm like, damn, I'm gonna finish this degree and then I'm gonna go do articles. And then after articles, I must go span. And then I must go span 7 a.m. and leave at 9 p.m. Is this the sacrifice of being smart?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. So, in about my last year of undergrad, I was like, what do I actually really want? What is going on? Why do I feel so disconnected to myself, right?
Wow.
And like in and around this times, obviously I had met the homies and we had now become this huge party of the boys. And the talented guys are there. There's a brother who's in the other side, in the other room, literally across from me, who's making music. There's another homie here who's rapping. And throughout my life, I've always been surrounded by music people. And I'd realized that when I'm working with them, when I'm helping them out, I feel a little bit better about myself.
Wow.
You know, like that I feel a little bit better. And then eventually Verge was like, bruh, get the fuck out of my room, bro. Like, make your own song.
Here we go.
You know, make your own song. And I was like, nah, bruh, I'm waiting for when I'm 40 and I'm rich. And then I'll make vinyls for my friends. And it's like, bruh, no one's gonna want to listen to that because you haven't even practiced the ability to make a track. And I was like, damn, he's right, you know? And that's when I was like, okay, cool. Help me. You know, let's do this. And then he cut the first songs for me, Time and Reasons. He produced those for me. And then my boy Roscoe helped me engineer those to take them to the final leg. But that was the first 2 songs I ever wrote. I even called him. I was like, bro, I don't know how to write a song. And like, I don't know. I don't imagine that, bro. Like, I don't know how to write a song, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro. I'm like, dog, help me. He's like, nah, just do this. I was like, okay, cool. Let me try. And then obviously, because the ideas just start, you know, like no one actually ever knows what to do. But when you start, you get to figure it out. And like, they're literally my most streamed songs to this day. The one song, Time, is a banger. Like whenever I'm performing it, like the people are always responding to it the loudest to it, you know. And why do I perform? I think in those moments when I was just in church and like just minding my business in my head, I think I was forming a part of my personality that gets to come out now. You know what I'm saying? Like that part was interacting, but it was like behind the keys, hiding. I've never seen like a chair setup, but I'd play like this. You know, so like it was very interesting to start making music and see that part come out again. And then performing came up. I'd do like random clubs back in the day and they wouldn't hit, but I'd be like, there's something there, man. I need to try again. And then this year, it was literally like a 3-year process. This year, Themba and I in the beginning, I was just like, dude, I want to perform this year. Like, I think I can do some shit and I think I'm pretty good at it. Like, I don't think I've been given the proper platform to show like how I can do it, the proper team, etc., but I think I can kill it. And then we're like, okay, then do it then. May, we set the date, we set the venue. We sold out the tickets. I was like, damn, I'm too good at this, bro. Now I gotta perform, bro. Bro, like, cause you expect, you're like, okay, no, maybe 20 of the homies, whatever. But like, because we've built so many other things, when we sell things to people, they trust us. So we're like, okay, so here are the tickets. This is where it's gonna happen. Please buy the tickets. They sold out. And we're like, oh shit, like, this is the first time I'm performing like this, live band, full band, no backtrack. No in-ear, it's just me, vocals, you know, backup singers, you know what I'm saying? And everyone is here. Sure. Right here. You know, I can touch them, you know? So if I'm asked, they can touch me too, you know? So like, yeah, cool. And it was amazing, dude. Like one of the best nights of my life. Sure. Just because we opened the door, I felt like into the space. Yeah. We showed what we were talking about, what we can do, and it's literally a new chapter. Like I think we were able to see what we can do, and we're able to repeat it, and we've been repeating it, and we're still going to repeat it. Okay. So yeah, the stage for me, dude, like it's a blur. Before it's all excitement, you know. Yeah. Oh, you're performing tonight at 10. Okay, great. Okay, gotta do this. Gotta prep. Gotta vocals. Gotta drink warm water. Boom, boom, boom. 5 to 10, bro. I'm there. We're standing in the wings. We're waiting. I don't like to be in the venue. Okay. So sometimes I'm outside in the car. Where's Alex? He's been there. He's chilling in the car, bro. 5 to 10, they announce Alex Piaya. I walk on. As soon as that light hits me, I don't see anything. And it's crazy because that's also one of the most attentive times in your life. Like you notice every single thing. Okay. You notice everything. But when you finish, you're like, I don't know what just happened. You know? Like, nothing to see here. And then everyone's like, oh wow, what's up? Like, oh yeah, cool. So like it's something is happening. We're doing something right. So yeah, bruh, for me, performing has been something that I've always done, I feel like, in a way. Acting in high school, etc. And like now I get to do it in a way that I really want to through music. And what my favorite part is interaction, dude. I love interacting with my crowd, you know. We getting to know each other. They know me, I know them, and we always have fun. Like I don't think anyone's ever come to my show and they're like, "No, it was alright." Like if you see me fighting outside a gig, that's what happens. But for me, like what I love is every single time we're done, like, someone's always like this. We get the most extreme and it was great part, and I love everything, dude. The last one, some homie was walking by the thingy and then he heard us inside. He saw the whole thing, performed the whole thing with me. I created a mosh pit. He was in the mosh pit. Bro, I finished the show. He comes up to me afterwards like, bruh, I was looking for like a tech party or something, bruh. And then I found you and then we were rocking. What's your name? Do you can listen to it? I was like, yes, dog, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So I love music, dude. And like being able to communicate and pass that along to other people and to share messages and to share frequencies. Yeah. that's not spiritual, dude. Like, to share good energy in your music, I want to do that, and I want to impact the world positively through that stuff. So.
I absolutely love everything that you said.
Shout out. If you remember everything.
No, and I mean, you even answered like the different questions. Like, you know, the one thing I wanted to sort of just capture is that it sounds like you make music the way I listen to music. Is that like, I'm not committed to a genre. I'm committed to like a vibe, or energy.
We found our guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And that, because I mean, you didn't say like, I'm rapping. No, you are just capturing their hearts. Yeah. You are bringing the vibes. You are making them have fun.
For the longest, people have always asked me, yo, what's your genre, right? And like, I think I have an automatic answer. R&B Afro. Yeah, R&B Afro. But my A&R recently asked me the same question. She was like, what's your genre, bro? And I was like, R&B Afro. She was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Like,
yo, and she said it just like that.
Bro. Like, what do you mean? And she was like, you make sounds, and like, these sounds are like, they're just energies that you carried when you were feeling it. And we can feel that energy in your music. We can feel it when you're performing. We can feel it like in the, obviously production-wise, we're still getting to a point where we like global. Yeah. But like, that's it, dude. Like, I convey energy. Like, if you had to say sonically, what do I like for the music, guys? Okay, I love chords. I love beautiful chords. I love beautiful melodies. So, you know, I'm most likely going to be singing. There's most likely going to be a keyboard or a guitar or something giving beautiful chords. Beyond that, I can't tell you anything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The tempo, it could be slow today, ballad. Tomorrow we inside the taxi, you know what I'm saying? The next day we slow jamming in Italy.
But you must stream everything.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. But you must stream everything. So for sure, I like playing with the energy, and I like conveying that energy out.
Okay,
so that's my thing.
You know, like it's been like 50 minutes.
No,
that's crazy.
No, I didn't.
Bonkers. So
choppers.
We've come to the part of the show where JP speaks.
Oh, what's up?
Lovely to meet you, JP.
Yeah. So let's Wait.
This.
Okay.
Hello. This is JP's 2 cents on the pod. Welcome to the Posties fam and all your loyal subscribers. We welcome you on the GenC pod. I know that Rizan is having a riveting conversation because
JP.
He's the best part of the show. But I digress. You two are event connoisseurs. Like, you guys go to these events both through the lens of an artist, but also just enjoy being there. So I'm going to flip the script on your top 5, to be honest. I would like each of you, maybe Alex do the good and Themba do the bad. Give me the top 3 elements that make a event special or good. And then also, what are the top 3 elements that just make it trash? I know you guys will give some great insights, and maybe selfishly, I also want to start incorporating these elements in certain things that we do. But again, thank you very much, and we really appreciate you guys.
W question.
What a question. W question. It's interesting because he sees that aspect. I don't think, like, we just do it. Then we're just like getting into an event and we just judge it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's first 30 seconds. Oh, that's not working.
Yeah.
Why did it take so long for us to get in here?
Go for it. Okay, let me go for it. You actually, low-key mentioned it. The first touch is super important.
Okay.
When someone walks into your space, when someone walks into your venue, when someone walks into your event, you want it to feel so natural. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're trying to achieve, was it a beach party? Was it like a rave? You want it to feel like exactly, because first touch is super important. Very first thing Themba and I always get in when we get into a space is we first stand at the entrance and we do this unintentionally. We just look around and we're like, okay, cool. And everyone does that, dude. Yeah. Everyone does that. They get into the space and they acclimatize.
Where am I?
And then they walk in. Is it safe? Like, it's survival instinct. Where's the door? Where's the window? Where's the fire escape? Like, you know, where's the brew? You know, so first touch is super important. You have to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? Secondly, it's bathroom to bar logistics. You know what I'm saying? Bathroom to bar logistics. Floor planning, bro.
It's essential, guys.
Dude, where's the bathroom? Because where's the set happening? Is the bathroom too far from the DJ? When I'm peeing, how far from the vibes am I at, bro? That's so important. Like, because if the bar and the bathroom is set up weirdly, you have weird lines that aren't necessary.
That kill the
Just
vibe.
because of positioning. Some places, unfortunately, they're built like that. So there's not much you can do about it. But when you get to play with your own space, like just make sure that there's enough spacing, like everything is designated and things can flow. Another thing that I say makes a good event is the lineup. The lineup is super important. We're losing, I like events more than clubs nowadays because clubs are losing the art of a lineup.
Wow.
Clubs are just throwing anyone who's there, who can get us like that IG post, whatever. Cool.
Oh, who's gonna get the spenders there?
Who's gonna get the spenders there, which is dope for their business.
Yeah.
But for an event, dude, like it's the experience. So like at that moment that you're talking about where you forget your problems, etc., you can only get to that point when you hit that zenith.
Yep.
It's sunset, the set is perfect, drinking. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way.
Good vibes only.
And if you fumble it,
It's chai.
because the lineup was trash, it's gonna be a hard sell next time,
People
bro.
will leave
Yeah, people will
during
leave.
that person's set.
People will leave.
That's it.
People will leave. So that's 3 things or 3 good things about an event. Or things you need to
work
make.
out.
Yeah.
On the bad side, it's definitely whoever's organizing it and how they're organizing it, that team structure. I think it literally makes or break an event. If they have a chemistry, it's the same as how you guys are operating. You can translate that energy directly into running an event. But if you guys aren't communicating well, things are gonna fall by the wayside and you won't even know it.
Yeah.
Things are broken that side, you don't know because that person didn't communicate through the thing. But 50 people just experienced that. They're telling their friends right now how bad this event is.
See, that's what creates the first touch experience. That team synergy. Because
Literally.
the team is like working together. Even if something isn't working perfectly, that it's 5 minutes.
Because on event day, guys, it's game time. Like we've been prepping for however many weeks, okay, cool, this is how we're going to show up for these people that we have literally been begging and marketing to be here that day. We have to make them have an amazing experience. And also on event day, things are always going to go wrong. Like this DJ is running late, this is happening there, but this is when we get paid now.
Yeah.
Because no one in the crowd must know something's going wrong right now. If they have, you failed.
You failed.
You failed. But thing is, we're intuitive and we've been to enough where we're like, I think this is happening there. I think that's happening there. And most of the time we're right. But the normal person walking in should not know that something is going wrong right now.
Yeah.
So definitely it's that team element and them just being on a string and communicating well. I want to say communication too, but in a different way. When things aren't going to plan and there's nothing you can do about it, communicate that to the audience that is there.
Okay.
Because sometimes it also isn't your fault. This DJ that's everyone paid for to be here right now isn't coming.
Yeah.
They're expecting them there. It's also a good side on the promoter side to communicate that so that you don't get that flag. So it's a thing of like, it sucks to say, but like the blame will now be on the artist rather than being on the event curators who didn't have any choice.
Okay.
They've planned all the stuff for this day. They're making things to change now, but that 8 to 10 p.m. slot when XX was supposed to be there and isn't there now, it's not your fault that he isn't there, but it's your fault that you don't fill the space with whatever you can now. Because guys, we have a plan A, but when plan A goes to shit and we've been punched in the face, we're still in the fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
The fight is not over. And then I think the last thing is listen to the people.
Yeah.
Like if you don't listen to the people, that's when things go badly. That's when the price is too high now for certain things. People leave. The music isn't what they wanted. People leave. The space isn't safe.
Wow.
Like all the patrons must go home happier than they came here.
Yeah.
We must make this must be the best day that they had. That must be the goal that we have going in there. If we don't meet that, then that's going to be a bad experience for them because the bathroom was dirty. What are we doing, guys? Because that guy there in the corner, that creepy guy in the corner there that you've told security about 10 times, but security hasn't done anything about them. What are we doing, guys? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's the small things.
Those things, I think we can go forever on this list.
Yeah.
But the first ones that came to mind, I think if you get that good stuff right, we have a start.
Yeah.
Because if you just have a concept and like a community, you can start something and then just start iterating.
Yeah.
Hearing that, okay, cool, we need more deep house, we need more this. Hey, let's get a live
tweaking.
performer. Let's make sure that the ticketing process is like this. This is the line for here. This is the line for here. Let's make everyone here feel like they need to be in the space, so that when we do it again, as soon as I see tickets are going live for GenC's show, I'm buying them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't have to think twice about, where's the bathroom gonna be? I know they're not gonna get summer hands on the lineup. Oh no, hey, you know, I can't be thinking the negative.
Yeah.
As a consumer, to get me through the door, I must only be thinking I'm about to have the time of my life.
I can't see your name and be triggered about the last time that I was there. Like, damn, that bathroom.
You've lost them for life.
Lines, to get a drink.
Yeah.
Let's stand in the line for 2 hours.
Yeah, I think that's our
synopsis. Start your business.
Yeah, start your business though. Doesn't mean don't start though.
Nah, you guys know what you're doing.
We invited the Posties podcast, but like we got these.
What's going on?
Multifaceted, expert opinion, professional gentleman. Wow,
We lived a little
you
bit.
spoiled us.
Yeah, we lived a little bit.
And we want to share those
Yeah.
experiences.
That's awesome.
Nah, there's loving and then there's actually what you just dropped there. Absolutely.
Spitting.
Wow.
Spitting knowledge.
Shout out.
So we have social media questions that we put on our Instagram.
Aye.
Wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
That's cool. Send better questions, guys.
So
Straight. You took it straight. Said it straight.
That's what I heard.
Tell it like it is, man.
that's a skull. But like let's ask it anyway and let's make the most of it.
Bet.
All right. So the question was, what's been your favorite crossover moment in pop culture or media?
Why did we lean back? You know, you're doing something and you can see it happening. It's like, why is there a mirror next to me right now? That is a tough question. I thought you said the questions weren't dope. Was that your question?
No, the question was fine. The answers I weren't feeling.
They have answers too.
So
They
they
answered the
send the
question.
answers. Yeah.
Oh,
they send
favorite crossover moment in pop culture.
I'll share.
It gives me time to think.
I'll share one. I'll share two. So the one is when Samuel L. Jackson was in Generations.
Shouts,
Man.
It needs to have that. What the fuck? Yeah, kind of energy.
Actually, it's when Samuel L. Jackson was in Boondocks, bro.
Was it Boondocks?
Oh, wait, he does the say what again?
Oh, say what again? Say what?
Samuel L. Jackson has been everywhere, bro.
The absence of evidence is the evidence of absence.
Legend. Still doesn't have a Grammy though. I mean, whatever that Oscar.
Emmy. I got you.
Shout out.
This one, it's got to be No Way Home with all three Spider-Man. That's actually a gas one.
I'm saying Elon Trump in the White House, man. Elon Musk in the White House.
Crossover moments.
Yeah,
Didn't expect
pop
that.
culture. Yeah, didn't expect Tesla in the White House. You know,
From the Emerald Mines of Africa.
from Pretoria to Capitol Hill.
What a story. On the way in the Tesla.
Now this is the story
Charlize
of all
Theron went
about
crazy.
how-
Yeah.
My life got flipped.
This is so hard. I think of something and then I'm like, oh, what about that though?
I get you. That
But
was the whole time.
one that always blows my mind is Shaq DJing
Yeah.
and DJing EDM.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
DJing
Yeah.
EDM.
crossover.
Yeah, he's a
As a
crossover
human being,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I think that's the one that like sticks
Yeah,
because I'm like, what?
He's going crazy, bro.
And he's
The EDM,
huge.
yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one for me.
Yeah,
That's a decent.
that's a good one.
And you?
Nah, Elon Musk in the White
Yeah,
House.
yeah.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Pretoria
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Capitol Hill, bro.
Man said I
PTA.
support South Africa.
Pretoria.
Piano.
You gave one. Oh, all these Simpsons crossovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why also we need to investigate how they know the future.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
Why don't we talk about it more?
I feel like the world will crack
Like
if we find that out,
literally.
bro.
Bro.
How does the Simpsons cross over with real life?
There's at some point you just have to like, don't touch that.
Yeah, bro. Like if we do, the world might just crack.
Ignorance is bliss, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Trump president,
Bro. Called
twice.
That's also crazy.
Called it time ago, bro.
Yeah.
20 years ago, bro.
I've been telling you guys, and it's been rerunning,
Bro, twice. Have you guys heard the? I love these like what do you call them? Conspiracy theories. Have you guys heard the conspiracy that like Trump is a time traveler or whatever? And
Which corner of the internet is that one,
bro? I'm telling you, apparently he's a time traveler, and there's a book that explains his whole life.
Oh,
and
my
like
word.
and in the book, his son's name is Barron. He's like Trump. He travels from some points to become president in the future.
Nah, but like, okay.
They get crazy, bro.
Trump 100% is like, what happens if a random person could become president? For the country?
Yeah, he's definitely the example.
Like he should have just been a TV show.
He made Kanye West believe he can do it.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's a separate conversation we're not going to have.
Okay.
Put your foot down right now. Put your foot down.
We're not touching.
Let's not get there. Let's not get there.
No, but I hear you 100%. It's
not
but like
get there.
the trippy part is that it happened.
Yeah, it happened twice.
That's the. It was on some. Whoa, what's reality right now?
Did it again. And dodged one. Did it again. Bro.
What's the next one?
Yeah, so the next game we play, and this is kind of like our staple on the show.
Also, we love that you have games.
Yeah.
We
thanks.
really love that. We love your formats.
Oh, thanks.
Do you have some games on your phone?
Real.
Then you can see them looking up at you.
Just like, no.
Okay, so in the bowl over there, yeah, the game from the bowl. It's a series of hypothetical questions. So in the colored community, we like to sort of start stories by like saying, "Say my now, nah."
Say my now, like.
Have you heard it? Right. So this is series of hypotheticals. The game is called Say My Now. So you can actually both of you can just
Okay.
take
So here's one, I have one.
Yeah.
Say my now, I take this.
Yeah. 100%.
You go first.
So open it.
Oh, you can go first, yeah.
Okay. Say my now, you could interview any guest in South Africa. Who would it be?
Oh, humble.
And why?
Humble.
In SA and why? I think it would be MT. They hit me with an avocado. I need to hear that avocado situation, you know, so expand on it, find out how his childhood actually was. MT there, I was like, you already know. I didn't even say that on the podcast as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's a
think
good
MT. I think it'll be super interesting.
And then with that, do you have any international answers as well?
Oh, for sure. Like, the thing is, there's too many answers to this question, bruh. Like, I have the interesting answer, I have the fun answer, I have the let me think answer, you know, I have the let me make some money answer. Like,
That last one. Yes.
that one, bro. Hey.
Yeah.
Internationally, though, who would I have on a podcast? And why?
List is long, bro.
Let me think about it. Yes.
Yeah, let me think about it. Let me think about it. Do you want to go while I think?
No.
Yeah.
I'd like to go.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So the South African answer, there's a lot of people that we want on for a plethora of reasons.
Yep.
But I just think that, like, for me, it would be cool to have Emo Adams on because I got called that in primary school.
Adams.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, bro. They
And you know
roasted
when
your
you
ass.
and you know when you close the circle,
They roasted
all the haters that
bro.
roasted you, look at me now.
Whoa.
He had a joke. It was like a few weeks ago where he's like, he's Nemo Adam.
Yeah.
At least we found you though.
I feel like I could be that.
Yeah.
Because like, as much as like I'm, like, I mean, because when you're a child, you're like, it's calm, like it's, or you can take offense, but I didn't take offense. I thought it was funny. Then I actually watched some of his stuff when he was young, and I was like, oh no, it's not that I just look like him. I acted like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You didn't even know the law for
So
it.
when you act,
Crazy.
when you because if my hair short, I get Tupac a lot. But I look like Tupac.
Tupac.
In fact, well, my hair is long also, but not like Tupac.
I see it.
Fair enough. I
It's
see
the,
it.
it's the eyebrows.
And
too.
then also like when Kobe played number 8.
Yeah, I see the Kobe as well. I see the Kobe as well. Who
The
else you
group
got?
chat is busting. The group chat is busting right
Who
now.
else you got?
Rest his soul, Ricky Rick.
Ricky Rick.
Ricky Rick, I see.
Okay.
Head shape.
That's the head shape and the thick eyebrows.
Okay,
That's
fair,
it.
fair,
That's
fair,
it.
fair.
That's it.
That's hilarious.
See,
bro.
Oh, I didn't know we were all answering from that one.
Yeah, all of us.
Yo, SA. Who do I want to interview in South Africa?
Listen, this is for that like thing that's gonna happen. That's for that.
Oh no, 100%. 100%.
So like aim big, Urama pause.
I don't want
Imagine.
to. I wouldn't want to
Julia's.
interview.
Julia's.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
too serious,
I don't
man.
think I would
Chill.
interview
The president.
Cupcake.
Yeah. Bro, it's natural. Cupcake also accepted it, bro.
Bro, if he can take it, bro, it is what it is now.
National presidential name.
Oh, some of them are passed though, unfortunately.
Oh damn. Oh, keep that answer.
Yeah, Ricky Rick, bro.
Mm.
That was the one where it was like, bro,
Yeah,
like,
you talk to this guy for
I
real.
just need like a couple hours with you.
Yeah.
So I can just ask anything about music, about business, or just like, how does your brain work? Why do so many people have good things to say about you?
Wow.
And you don't say all the stuff that you do.
Wow.
That means you're just doing it because it's literally, it's
Who you
innate
are.
in you. It's who you are, you know? And I just want to sit with that person, you know? Like, we always talk about how many stories people come on the podcast and be like, yo, Ricky pulled up and opened up this door for us. We're like, bro, when did he have time between which album did he do that? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, like, definitely just,
So impactful.
yeah, bro. Like, I feel like we were a little bit late in the industry.
Yeah.
Entering the industry to
Definitely agree.
and there's a little bit of a regret there, but I think his impact and legacy lives on. You know, like, we don't die, we multiply. He wasn't lying.
Yeah.
So
facts.
that's definitely my South African answer.
Facts.
International.
Global. I've thought about it, right?
Yeah.
And I've reduced it to it's not a person. There's no one I don't have a name in mind.
Oh, so it must be a
But-
panel discussion.
No.
Let's hear.
But I'd like to interview one of those Secret Services niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get you.
Those SEAL, Navy SEALs,
Okay.
bros, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Oh,
Yo,
I get you.
that-
Oh, hey.
That. Yo, that's
Those,
That's
yeah.
deep.
weird pop. Yeah, that's a different one. That's
Bro,
espionage. Like,
bro,
that's
them guys who see bombs go off, bro.
Yeah.
And
That's the
they
right
have
answer.
to keep their mental health.
Yeah. Sure.
That's the
I
right
don't
answer.
know if you're going to be allowed to release that episode.
Yo, especially in this day and age, bro. Like, what can we even
I
talk
saw you
about?
guys the shooting yesterday,
bro.
FBI, open
But
it.
I love that answer though.
That's
I love that
crazy.
answer. Thank you for thinking.
That's
I
great.
wanna-
Yeah, that's a fire one.
Because that's how you get the strategy
Yeah.
niggas. Corporate strategy, bro.
Bro.
It's always those like ex-military guys, bro.
Yeah, just because of the way they've made decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've thought about it like a killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
So that's a fire one, bro.
Can you, read your question?
Okay. Say man now. You could have any musician perform at your wedding or birthday party. Who would it
wow.
No pressure.
Oh, wow.
That's
be a
crazy.
band.
You
be? The
took
thing
that
is,
one.
I've actually thought about this. Recently. But and they will perform.
Ooh.
But it's Mikasa.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get
it's
it.
Mikasa.
I get
Because
it, I
firstly,
get
disclaimer to none of you are performing at my wedding.
Yeah, so it's
All of my
us,
friends, all
it's
of my
us,
artists,
guys.
all of it, none of you. You're showing up that day to have the time of your life.
Face.
Yeah, you're not at work that day. As a workaholic telling you, you're not working that day.
You consider it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, I thought about it because like there's so many of their favorite songs that will play. Don't worry, there's a DJ. Hey, you know, but like I think just like with the Mikasa story, it's that there was a concert that we went to.
Yeah,
at Kirstenbosch. You know, Shauna was there.
Oh, she?
She was there before I even met her.
That's romantic.
Yeah, before I even met her, we were at the same thing.
That's romantic.
And then we've literally watched them so many times. And like, shout out Jay Something. He's just an amazing person.
Yeah.
Like that guy oozes positivity. It's wild.
Yeah.
And just like, bro, that was literally my childhood.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, definitely Mikasa. What do you
Speech
say?
time at your wedding.
Bro. Oh, VVC. Oh, come on, guys. Holy matrimony, let's go.
Performing at my wedding, that's a lot, bruh.
It's a deep question.
Maybe JP Cooper or something, you know?
But is he only singing? Is he only gonna sing covers?
Yeah. I just need you to do covers for me, brother.
Ish, bro, and that is a sing-along wedding, bro. And JP Cooper hits the
But 15
notes.
minutes only. 15 minutes only. Bro. DJ.
When she's walking down the aisle.
Yeah. Can't take too much of that.
Get you.
So I wouldn't want a DJ at my wedding.
At all?
I would want a live band.
The whole time?
So
no, it's your wedding. Sorry.
Yeah, poor guys.
Logistically, I was like, yo, damn. When they're gonna rest, you know?
Yeah. When the speeches and the different toasts and stuff and all that.
We haven't been to a wedding in a while. Sorry.
Well, like 15 minutes, boy.
Bro, now I'm whooping them. Hey, this break is too long.
Protect your vocals.
Why are you speaking? Sorry.
No, they like out your logistics. It's the same man now, hypothetically speaking. Yeah, it's the same man now.
You're right.
It's the same man now. Asking scientific questions.
I would like
too much.
I would like the Hooligans. So Bruno Mars's mindset.
Ensemble.
Sure.
That would be a fire wedding.
Bro. Taking bumps.
And then if I get into my have like Silk Sonic wedding.
With Versace on the floor.
Are you selling tickets to this wedding? I see an opportunity.
Because one of my favorite like experiences was that Anderson Park Tiny Desk concert. On the drums.
Is that your favorite Tiny Desk?
Oh,
that's also an impossible question.
That's a
separate question.
Yeah,
we actually now at the let's call it the kitchen counter takeover.
Okay,
where you can sort of picture you guys are actually in your own studio and you were able to ask me some questions.
Oh, no, I've been picturing that the whole time. But thank you for allowing me. Oh my goodness! No, but like on the NPR one, like I feel like, and maybe this is a hot take. There was a point in NPR where they lost the plot.
Yeah, they were.
Where there were certain guests that were coming on, and I was actually like,
"Who's this auntie?"
Not even who's this auntie, because I know this auntie, but why this auntie on NPR right now?
Fair enough.
No, but okay.
You
push back.
Okay, let's go.
Push back. You must understand that, like, you are not the only person who listens to music.
Fair.
Like you the whole listens on his phone.
Like you just and like they didn't be like, this is specifically for Themba Hadebe.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair
please,
enough.
Please.
I think you're very right there, but I also think that when you've built a platform over a certain amount of time, and I'm not only speaking for myself, I'm speaking for the communities there in the comments that also ask the same kind of questions. If, just as an example, there's an R&B event, let's look at Strictly Soul. If ever there's an artist that isn't R&B that's on there, I will question. If you answer the question by me arriving that day and they give me a new experience that still fits this brand that we've built, then you haven't sold out anything.
Fair enough.
Because there's a vision that we said, when we get and we're doing this kind of thing, it looks like this. Maybe it doesn't always look like that in the marketing, but when you arrive, I still am paying to be into this experience. And with NPR, personally for me, and there's a few episodes. Also, I'm not shitting on them at all because over however many hundreds of episodes they have, I think there's a few of those there. And that's inevitably going to happen when you're chasing the bag, when you're chasing different kind of avenues that make sense in that moment. That's very fine.
Yeah.
I just think that there was a period where I was like back to back, where I was like, oops, did someone
we all stopped watching for a bit, man?
And that's the reason we stopped watching.
Yeah, we all stopped watching for like a couple months, bro. Like,
and I came back. Okay.
I came back. Shout out,
it's very clear you guys rehired the person that you were beefing with at the time. But I also do get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because like, what kind of guests did you guys want to have when you started this podcast?
Ooh, fair.
This podcast. What kind of guest?
If you even wanted to have guests, actually.
Like, how did episode 50 look like for you? When you started, like in the beginning?
What kind of guest did you want on the podcast? That's fascinating. I think we were guest agnostic. And we
I
were
love that religion.
We were more about like, what is the story that's going to be told? So we really focused on.
Still like that.
We still are like that. Yeah, we focus on, for example, and that's what also like. Unfortunately, that's why we will reject your invitation or your like, oh, can I be on the podcast? It's like, if, for example, we had a sports coach on talking about a particular sport, then the next few weeks we don't want to talk about sports again.
Fair.
That's kind of like the spirit of it, and then very big on having POCs.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? Very, because I mean, the whole thing of why we do this is that you can hear someone that looks like you and someone that sounds like you.
Exactly.
Fair
and
enough,
their story and how they did it.
Yeah. So we don't chase the person, we chase the story.
Yeah.
How do you guys say no, hey? We're struggling with saying no a little bit.
Bro.
I took over from him. I took over from him.
You guys passed the duties.
If they're hot potatoing now, then no.
Rizan has the skill.
Yeah, I know. It's
Please
not,
teach us.
It's sure we can talk about it afterwards. Because now you're gonna hear my pitch.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Get the memo.
He's talking about me. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
That's that meme. Now for real, because we've been like experiencing a bit of a situation. We had to get a third party individual to actually deal with that because it's like
I don't
I
don't know. I just don't have the heart.
Dog, that's the thing.
That's
dude.
the thing.
That's the thing, dude.
And like with what you're saying, we're very similar. Like we're chasing the story.
Yeah.
We're like selfishly, we want to sit down with someone who, one, for this hour, however long it's gonna be.
I want to be there.
I want to be here.
You know what
I can be here, and it can be a fire episode.
Yeah.
But we know when it's like, ish, that one.
Didn't really.
Yeah, like we didn't have to do that one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure. The numbers said it's okay, but like,
But like,
I didn't really enjoy speaking.
I have to ask this question because I am devious.
Sure.
Sure.
And so I feel like JP will also approve this question. Is that
you're the guy.
Yes, that's me.
Have you ever had to scrap an episode like post-production, just like burn it, like we're not releasing this?
For what reason?
For whatever.
You don't have to tell
okay.
the reason because then that person might know. But have you ever done
no,
it?
I think everyone we've lost, we've spoken to the people.
Yeah, the one we've lost is spoken to them.
We've lost them for, as guys, there's two of us here. Sometimes files get corrupted. Sometimes you guys know how long we've come here via sound. So there's things that have happened. Yo, but one time, someone we used to work with had like a drive with all of our episodes on it. The Uber driver robbed him.
Oh no.
Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Imagine now you're telling a guest whose episode you've already lost before that the Uber driver took the next. It sounds like you don't want to have him on your pod.
Yeah.
But like, why did I spend 2 hours with you on different occasions?
This is the second time.
Yeah, it's happened twice with the same. When I
That's
see him
tough.
out, I'm like,
That's tough.
I love you. Like, oh, it's hard.
That's
like I don't know, and it's such because both the conversations were amazing.
Yeah.
Bro, top tier conversation.
So
bro.
no, we've in that way we've scrapped a few.
I would cry.
But most, except one person, we have them back.
The one that's really gonna break you is the very first one we've ever scrapped. 2 hours, I think we spoke. Hour and a half time vibe, no sound.
First time we were shooting outside, so it was also a moment we had a live studio audience. This is the first time we actually put money into the podcast for the day on some. Okay, we're getting equipment in on the day,
and
no
it didn't
sound.
work.
We got a mixer, boy, a pro mixer.
Yeah.
We were advised to get.
We didn't get a
advised.
mixer. We got a mixer. We didn't get a mixer. The niggas gonna do the thing.
No episode. And like you tell yourself certain things in retrospect that okay, it wasn't supposed to go out for these.
This is
kind of
hardest
reasons.
stories, guys.
Yeah,
But-
the universe didn't want it to happen.
This is hardest stories.
But it's like it's a support group. Like,
Yeah,
because I feel the pain. I
For
feel
those of
the
you that are still watching,
thank you for coming.
thank you for this.
I'm
is
sorry
just
if we
like,
made you drink.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. We're just going through our traumas.
But it hurts.
Yeah.
So,
I get you. I
yeah.
get you. Okay, I'm gonna ask one last question. And that is, in your experience, what is your favorite in the past 100 episodes, if you will? what was your? I'm not gonna ask who's your favorite guest, but what was
Because
your
you
favorite?
can't answer the question for you.
Yeah.
Can you?
Back at you.
He selfishly can.
Yeah, he can. He saw that
Can
look
you
in
on
his
camera,
eyes.
though?
When I come to your episode, you can ask me whatever you want.
Oh,
Um,
we have it on camera, right?
yeah. So I think I'm gonna ask you,
Okay.
what's been your, I guess, biggest lesson that you've learned from a guest?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
And
that's a good question.
And for you, what's been the biggest like growth point that you've experienced over these past 100 episodes? Like, how have you evolved as a host?
That's a dope question.
Biggest lesson I've learned from a guest. One thing I like is that we actually have a lot of guests who actually are busy cooking, which is the conversation we had earlier. Like, what happens? Are you afraid of the people who you bring on the podcast just a year later? And now suddenly I'm a clerk. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I stopped making music. I'm a clerk now. You can keep that podcast episode up though. You know, like, so for me, honestly, the biggest lesson I've learned from my guests, I can't say a guest because there's just been so many.
Yeah.
And I can't isolate the one thing. But from the guests in general is consistency and growth, or growth in consistency.
Wow.
You know, like everyone knows, you know, gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
Gotta be consistent with the gym. Gotta be consistent with whatever you want to do it. But when you see it and you're like, you the tracker, you came here last year and you're coming here next year. And I was here with you last year and I'm with you next year. And I see your growth. That for me, bro, like it inspires me the most. Cause it's like, oh, he was here, like kitchen table. We had this conversation. I asked these types of questions. Oh, what are you gonna do to get there? And the next time you come on and say, hey man, how do you feel now that you got there? You know what I'm saying? And like for me, just to know that this person was here and then they went and they did their thing, that inspires me, bro. Because that's like, damn shit, well, I can do the same thing. Yeah, I can do it too. But yeah, they super inspire me, man.
Thanks so much.
That's a fire answer, bro.
Shout out, man. Shout out, man.
I think like evolution of a host, like from episode 1 to 100 and whatever we're at right now, is that at the beginning, I had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like we were literally just riding on the coattails of our chemistry.
Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Bro. And hopefully the conversations that we're having like translates nicely on camera.
Yeah.
And then once you do a few of those, just two men, and it's like, okay, we can do this kind of thing. Like we don't have to cut this. There's no need for a script, all these kind of things. And now you add in a stranger that you're potentially meeting for the first day and have to have instant chemistry with so that the people at home are like, that's my favorite episode.
This was an amazing
It's a lot of pressure, but it's pressure that I revel in because like sometimes we find our way in different parts of the podcast. Like there's certain people that are more introverted, more shy, less likely to talk, or on the opposite side of the spectrum who can take over this whole space now and it doesn't even feel like Posties anymore. So being able to, with him, see, okay, how are we balancing the clutch right now?
Yeah.
Because there's so many times where we'll be going in a direction in the podcast and I'm like, okay, cool. Like I want to steer in a different way and he'll just do it. And I'm just like, blessings. Or there'll be times where like I've prepped for a certain episode and he'll ask questions that I hear already. And I don't get hacked at that kind of thing on some, you're stealing my questions. I might say that on the pod for comedic purposes, but like it gives me so much because I'm like, this person I'm going to war with is with me.
He's ready.
He's with me. He's ready. I don't have to worry about that side of the table. Like I can even be quiet for this hour. And he's got this kind of thing, you know?
Okay.
And like just being able to have so many different and diverse guests, because you understand that like interviewing the same DJ isn't even the same.
Yeah.
You know, interviewing the same artist, like you can ask the same questions, but like this kind of stories that you're trying to get out, you can get it through so many different ways. Like we've had business people on, we've had international acts on, we had all these kind of people on. And like the through line that comes in there is hard work and consistency.
Yeah.
They're all where they are because they started in circumstances that they weren't happy with.
Yes.
And for whatever reasons, they locked in, they found this passion, they found this, and they said, I'm going. And sitting next to that person and having them tell their story, it's impossible for me not to be inspired. It's impossible. Like, I literally want to switch this thing off so I can get back to work. But what's beautiful is that I'm at work right now. You know? So, like, the evolution has been amazing. I can't imagine when, I don't know if you guys do repeat guests, but like, we'll give it like 3 years. When we're back here and you guys are back on ours, I have to echo what you said, bro. Like, when you sit with someone, they say they're going to do this thing, and then you tap out for a year, and then they come back and they did it. It's like, okay, like, we can do this thing.
Yeah, it's real.
And like, I think what we're trying to add now is being more community oriented in the sense that, like, helping you get to those goals. Yeah. Because we love hearing a story, but it's even a step higher when you're contributing to that story. So that's kind of where the evolution is right now.
100%.
Love it.
Is there?
The Posties takeover was one for the books. I want to thank you, Alex. Thank you, Themba, for blessing our audience.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
Joy. 1, haters at home. 0.
1-0.
Just to sort of like close out, we would like to give you an opportunity to sort of plug your individual pages, plug the Posties page. Where can people find you? Where can people follow? And then any events that you want to sort of promote, share.
Of course.
Go for it.
Thank you so much for the platform. Shout out JP. Guys, head over to my Instagram, Jose Themba. Head over to my LinkedIn, Themba Leto Hadebe. If you follow there, you will literally see everything that we're doing.
Yeah.
Stream all of my artist music, Alex Biaya, Jemapal James, Tashinga, Ozo coming out soon, and Verge Beats. Head over to Untamed Authority. A lot of our events are happening there. Heading to one straight after this.
Wow.
Sure.
And yeah, guys, stay tuned via the poetry. There's some stuff that I've promised that I haven't done yet, but I will do before the end of the year. And yeah, guys, just wake up every day and fight, man.
Yeah.
Like it's a blessing to be here, but you can also make it what you want it to be. Because like a year ago, we wouldn't have said we will be in the position we are now via everything we're doing. But it's because we said we're going to do it, and we had the inspirations around us to make it happen. So we're also just trying to show people that even on our scale, just showing up can get you this far.
Yeah.
Therefore, imagine if you showed up a little bit more. Where would that get you? Like, that really inspires me. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Just to add on, like this, I wasn't even planning on saying it, but it does work, Oaks, like work, and you'll see. Recently signed to 1 RPM for distribution, you know, and that's literally, yeah. So it does work, bro. Someone's always out there looking out for you, trying to see what you're doing. So put your work out there, let them see you, let them put you on. So shout out the 1 RPM family. You know, can't wait to work with you guys. But yes, new music coming soon. We're thinking releasing next month. Next month, had to just confirm on that side. You know, single season is going to continue, so I'm just going to continue dropping singles on your head tops. Please stream it, share it to your mama, your sister, your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend, because she got to know you're out here and you're stunting on her, you know what I'm saying? But beyond that, show on the 8th of November as well. Tickets going live very soon. It's going to be promoted everywhere. You're definitely going to see it. Be sure you do not miss it. What else do I have to promote? Go to the Posties Podcast, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely going to see the GenC boys on the Posties Podcast soonest. You know the vibes. What else?
It's giving post credits.
And watch out for this space. You know, big announcement coming really soon in the music industry. Very blessed and privileged to be a part of it. And we're about to shake things up very soon. Yes, sir.
Awesome. I feel like I don't need to say more.
Yes, sir.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Hey!
I've been Rizal. Thank you.